2011, the Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute found that there were 153 million children worldwide that have lost one or both of their parents. In the U.S. alone, around 397,000 children are living without permanent families. On top of that, many of these children live under harsh conditions. They suffer from things like disease and malnutrition, which in some cases results in death. But through a growing process known as adoption, these children aged from infants to youth are being able to start fresh with a second chance and be placed with a loving family interested in the process and having a child of their own. Today I'm going to inform you of the pros and cons of adoption. After much extensive research, I'm qualified to present this information to you about this topic. I will inform you on how it helps parents who are unable to have children, how it gives the child a new beginning, the cost of the process, and the amount of time it takes. It is a great venue. Adoption is a win-win situation for not only the child, but the family adopting as well. It is a great venue for parents who are unable to have children. They are now given that opportunity. Some couples are not able to have children due to health issues, such as infertility, surgeries where childbearing parts have been removed, menopause, and even things such as hormone imbalances. Same-sex couples and single people who cannot have children are also given the chance to have kids. In 2011, adoption planners found that 1 in 8 couples are unable to have children. Not being able to have children can be a rough time for individuals and couples who want to start a family of their own and enter parenthood. It helps them complete their family by having a child. On the other end of the adoption process, most importantly, is the children. It helps the child with a new beginning and gives them a family and home. Children's parents who are going to be fit to take care of them and provide for them are now giving their children up so they can be with a family who is able to do those things. Some children even grow up with parents who are unfit in dangerous situations, or kids who have lost their parents will be put in a safer, more loving environment. According to the Congressional Coalition on Adoption Institute in 2011, domestic violence rates range from 20 to 60% all around the world. Some parents are also too young and not ready for the commitment, so that's another reason they may give them up. In 2011, adoption planners explained that adoption nowadays is much more open, and the child grows up knowing the story between their adoptive parents and their birth parents and how they came together to ensure a loving childhood and life for them. Research shows that children now placed through modern adoption methods thrive more than other children. They're given to a family who is ready for a child and ready to take the commitment. Much research has also gone into these families before the children are placed into these homes to make sure that the homes are safe and they're going into a safe environment. However, this process does have its downfalls. It's a guessing game when it comes to time. You could be waiting anywhere from months to years. According to the Building Your Family, the Infertility and Adoption Guide in 2014, it can take anywhere between 9 and 24 months just to get all the paperwork settled and dealt with. To get through the financial side of things is an even longer process. This can take anywhere between 12 and 24 months. Finally, after waiting anywhere from 18 to 36 months, you are finally placed with a child. Nothing is guaranteed. You could be waiting for months or years to be placed with a child. Some people also have adoption waiting horror stories, such as Linda from the Baby Center in 2014. She went through the process and finished all of her required paperwork one summer and wasn't placed with the child until 2 summers later. Patrick, another adoptee, waited a whole 2 years. And Linda, after adopting 2 children, thought her third adoption was going to be pretty short and she was only going to wait around 10 months, but she ended up waiting 2 years. It can also be a very pricey investment, not just to raise the children and throughout their life, but going through the process and the paperwork and everything. In many cases, adopting a child can cost up to the amount of a new car. This year, the Baby Center provided many facts and figures on costs of different adoptions. Adopting a domestic infant via an adoption agency can cost anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000, not including fees such as home study, medical expenses, and certain counseling for the birth parents and the adoptive parents. Adopting an infant privately can cost anywhere to around $35,000, plus $7,000 to $10,000 in legal fees, and at least $7,500 in medical expenses. Adopting internationally is probably one of the more expensive ways to adopt, and that can cost anywhere between $25,000 and $50,000. A lot of people can't afford these high prices, so they end up taking out loans or things like that, or refinancing their homes, or taking out a second mortgage. Some people even fundraise and work extra jobs to be able to afford to adopt and fulfill their dream of having a child. After providing you with this information on how adoption helps parents who are unable to have children, how it gives the child a second chance, the cost and the amount of time it takes to adopt, I hope I have helped giving you a better understanding about the adoption process. Hopefully, one day at a time, those 153 million children will be given the chance to be blessed with a loving family, and a loving family blessed with them.